running down on the op, got the mouth even though he could've bust. Nigga, that's wrong. Nigga, but if that's a bricks off the plug, turn around and give him half on the cuff. Nigga, that's wrong. Nigga out here playing with the paper, fucking bitches never spending on them hoes. Nigga, that's wrong. This man took a strap charge for him cause he got 10 years left for parole. Nigga, that's wrong. Ops came through swinging on the block, hit him up, he recovered in a week. Nigga, that's wrong. Turn around, man, caught they ass slipping and they ass saw buried 6 feet. Nigga, that's wrong. Got the LV kicks with the hat, LV shirt all on his back. Nigga, that's wrong.
What is up, everyone? Jazmin Melody is the name. Activated Studios is the place. We are here today with Watch Out Now, NJ Fret.
What's up? What's happening? What's going on? You know, everything mega, man, you know?
La mega. How blessed are you today? How you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm super blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I mean, real happy to be here, you know?
Yes, and it's such a pleasure to have you here today.
Yeah,
I'm super excited to hear more about what you have going on.
Yeah, I got a lot going on.
Oh, yes, keeping it interesting and hot. I love it. So I guess let's start by you telling us a little bit about that time. At what point in your career did you begin to start to see things really start popping off for you?
Oh man, it was like around the time when I dropped the Mega Man album. You know, I seen like all the attention it was getting, you know what I mean, just from the single Mega Man and then the features that I had on that album. And also I dropped this record called The Streets of North featuring Cocaine. It's just bigging up my city. And I put it on World Star and Word is Born on everything. You know how World Star get the hate. And that, it didn't get near one hate comment on there. All love. That was one video. Now I ain't saying on the other videos they was all hating, but that video right there, it got nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, you know, as the music started progressing, start doing more features, and you know, things started looking good.
Okay, well, I mean, a little hate. It kind of comes with the territory.
Yeah, exactly, man.
If you ain't get a little bit of hate, that means you probably ain't doing something right. But it sounds like you got something coming together. It's cooking up. It's all coming into fruition. So let's talk a little bit about who you had featured.
Oh man, I had on that joint I had Rest in Peace Shorty Low. I had who I had on that album. That was Cocaine, AR Ad on that one. Shout out to Arsenal. Had Arsenal on that one. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of features on that joint.
Okay. So that's dope. It sounds like you guys were all kind of just collaboratively coming together and just trying to help, you know, the bigger.
Yeah. I mean, well, it wasn't like that. I didn't flew the motherfucking verse over. Only person who really came and, like, you know what I'm saying, came inside the studio and we vibed was Arsenal. And AR Rap. You know what I mean? Definitely. Free AR Ad, man. You know, he's going through a rough time. It's crazy for him, but you know what I mean? He in my prayers.
And you know what? It's interesting how sometimes life will take you to certain roadblocks or certain scenarios that are probably not in our best.
That's what it is, man.
Thoughts, but you know, it's all a part of the process. And I mean, whatever it is that he's going through now, as long as he can come out in the end on top, that's all that matters.
You know, God put you through these obstacles to see, you know what I'm saying, if you can come out strong, you know, man, if you strong, you feel me?
Yes, especially once you declare what it is that you want to do. That's when it starts to get real.
And sometimes, like, he work in mysterious ways because who knows that, you know, that man, because, you know, he was in all sorts of things, so who knows if that man probably could have got his life taken away, you know what I mean, on the street. So God just like, all right, I'm going to put you right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
At the end of the day.
There's a method to the madness.
I know it's a messed up situation he in, but you never know. He might, I'm hoping that he come up out of that, you know what I'm saying? And he do have a number. He ain't got the L, you know what I'm saying? So he got a number. He going to see some daylight. Long as he stay healthy and do what he do, he going to come out.
Yes, and focusing on just one step at a time.
Yeah.
Now, was there a point in your career where you felt maybe you were faced with something similar, where it was kind of like a roadblock, or?
I mean, nah, not like that, but it was more so like just personal things that came into play. You know what I'm saying? That was it. You know, I kind of had like felt back from the music. You know, I was just like, you know, doing other little things. You know, personal stuff in my life, and I fell back from it, and now it's like, you know what, I'm gonna go full throttle due to the fact that I'm really talented, and you know, people come up to me, oh man, when you gonna drop an album? When you gonna do this? When you gonna do that? And I'm like, you know, people I ain't never even seen, you know what I mean? And it was like I'm like, oh, all right, I really got fans out here. I really got people who really, you know, into my music. So, you know, I'm like, man, all right, I'm gonna do this again, and I'm gonna really go hard. And now, you know, on this album, Forever Mega, you know, I get a little bit personal because I've been going through, you know, a little few things, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, before I was just rapping and, you know, rapping what's going on and talking about the jury, talking about the money, all that boss talk. But this time I'm getting real personal because I've been going through a lot, like these past couple of years.
Interesting. So that's going to be a different light that you just kind of shining on.
Yeah, exactly.
And opening up a little bit more for your listeners.
Opening up a little bit more, because it's like I've been going like shit. Iman even know, like we going through the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Me and this guy, went through the struggle together. You know, and I could have been talked about these things. You know what I'm saying? I shed light on a little bit, just scratched the surface just a little bit, but I really never got really deep into it. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like, you know, I don't want to bring all that up again. Let's just talk about the good times. Let's rap about, you know what I mean, what's going on. That's the whole idea that I had coming into the game.
I also believe in divine timing. So if you felt like it wasn't necessary for you to go into that before, but now it is, then by all means, like I'm excited for you to share that, because that's an outlet right there. And then people are going to be able to relate to your experiences, and it's just going to build that relationship that you have with your listeners. Yeah,
and I forgot the feature that I had on it. Didn't I had Scarface on that album too, right? Yeah, I had Scarface, and it's crazy. I brought him up because he was telling me about that. I spoke to him, and he was like, man, talk that talk, man. He was like, man, give it to them real, because that's what they can relate to, man. They want that, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, definitely, I'm going to talk it. Because, you know, I spoke to him, I opened up about the little things that was going in my life and going, you know, that I went through in my life. And he was like, man, shed light on that, man, you know, start speaking about that.
Because that's as real as it gets. Yeah. Our experiences are our firsthand, you know, way of just going through life, experiencing that, and then sharing that with others as the second part to that. Because you never know how you can, you know, maybe inspire that person or even give them some type of guidance in some kind of way, shape, or form. So now, going back to something you mentioned as far as struggles, you mentioned Iman. How did you get to meet Iman?
Man, me and Iman, I met Iman, man. We actually lived in the same building. This was on 105 Park Ave, man. It was real, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I met him, you know what I mean? We went to school together, you know, and we just clicked up, man. You know what I mean? And I had a crush on his sister, man. You know what I mean? Sister, real beautiful girl, you know what I mean? I had a crush on her, whatever. I know his whole family, mother, all that, you know what I mean? And, you know, we grew up together, you know what I'm saying?
Were you already involved with music prior to
no, it's crazy because... I started my first rhyme in 105 Park Avenue. It was called Little Sucker off of the digital not digital underground, Lords of the Underground beat. And I started had everybody in the hallway. I'm like, man, what y'all think it is? Because before I was just like, you know, rhyming other dudes' rhymes, like, you know, reciting other dudes' rhymes, and not the mainstream songs, but just like the B-side songs that people never really heard like that, you know, because I was into hip hop. And when I rap it, and they be like, oh, that's hot. I'm like, yeah, that's mine. You know what I'm saying? And I would get them like that. But then I'm like, you know what? Let me start doing my own thing. You know what I mean? So I just wrote my first rhyme, and that was it. The rest was history. And I got inspired by KRS One with the song called Love's Gonna Get You. That inspired me. Like, all the other songs was cool, but that song right there, it just like touched me because it was more relatable, and it was like, you know, I could identify with it, you know?
You gotta respect that too, though, because I mean, where someone would probably initiate doing something like that, trying to be original from the get, I think there's a lot of wisdom behind, you know, kind of just riding waves, so to speak. Because there's trends and stuff. Whether it was mainstream music or not, it was still being played. That means there was still, you know, a buzz going around that, and so you kind of like rode with that buzz,
rode with it,
and then eventually started bringing out your own authentic self through that. So I think that's actually smart. Like I thought that's smart.
Thanks. Yeah.
For a lot of artists who are upcoming, that's a way to kind of do it, especially now with the times.
But see, now dudes do it like they rap off of other beats or industry beats. You know what I'm saying? Do it like that.
Like mixtape style.
Mixtape style.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because these are the beats that people can identify with, and especially if you kill that person's verse, like you murk that beat, like, oh man, you top that person's verse or even come close to it, then yeah. And it's like every time I write to a beat like that or whatever, I listen to the artist and I'll just be like, you know what, if I don't top this verse, then I'm not even gonna put it out. You know what I mean? Like I'm not even gonna. I gotta top this verse. That's how. You know what I mean? That's how the format that I had. You know?
Okay. So tell us a little bit about a highlight in your career. Also, were there any major people you got to work with?
I mean, the highlight of my career. Well, you know, I mean, man, one highlight was bringing the top 5. The guy who just killed that verses. I brung him to my projects, man. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Especially from North. I brought him directly to my projects in my hood. You know what I mean? Where I grew up at. And that's like a highlight. For real.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. Now, what other projects do you have in the making? What's next for you?
Right now I got a project out called, a project that I'm about to put out called Forever Mega. You know what I'm saying? Because I do this whole little mega thing, you know, because I feel like everything mega, you know what I mean? My first one was Mega Man, then the second album was Still Mega, and now I got another one coming out called Forever Mega. And off of that, I got a song called Raw, and the video I just put out like a week ago. It's hot. I shot it in Times Square.
I saw that
you
video.
Know what I mean?
Yes, it was right on the feed.
The
video looked official.
Yeah, it's official.
The ride out and
everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Doing it big for the city.
And mega. We doing it mega. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I love that. That definitely has like a nice little ring to it.
For sure.
You're setting a trend right there. I see you.
Yeah.
So how was it stopping the whole show out there in Times Square?
Oh man, it was crazy, and it was like, you know, like I said, I'm just getting back into it, and while we was shooting, you know, some guy, I guess from New York or whatever, he wrote, NJ Threat, man, I F with you, man. Your word is born. I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? And that gave me a little bit motivation to keep going. Like, man, these people mess with me out here. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
And especially during those moments where you may go and revamp, or just to have like someone kind of knock at that door and be like, hey, what's up with that new music? Like, what's going on? And it kind of like brings you right back to that space.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and that's what keeps you going. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, see, my goal, I mean, we all in here, you know, all artists is to get the money and all that. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's great. I also want to obtain the royalties that come behind it too. But the major goal for me is getting on that stage with like 20,000-30,000 people and everybody singing my song, like just to have that feel, you know what I'm saying? That'd be that's awesome to me. You know what I mean?
Yes,
for real.
I like how detailed
because
that
at the end of the day, it's like, you know, money is it comes and go, but that respect, that, you know what I'm saying, that level of being like an icon or whatever, that lasts a long time. You know what I mean? Even when you go, you know what I'm saying? Just like how Tupac is, just like how Biggie is, all the greats, and I want to be considered that. You know what I'm saying?
Behind a legacy.
Exactly.
Yes, leaving a footprint.
Exactly. Because I got a story. I'm not just one of these rappers that just, you know, following trends and doing the, you know, next thing that sound. No, I got my own style. I got a story, and definitely I can rap my ass off. You know what I mean? For real.
So, from your latest album, Forever Mega, what would be one of the messages or the main message that you're trying to portray? Just what you've been through and now putting it through the wire. What's the main
just
message?
Going through the obstacles and still standing, you know what I mean? Not letting things fade me, you know what I mean? And still coming out victorious, you know what I'm saying? Still forever. It's Forever Mega, you know what I'm saying? Even though I took these obstacles, I'm going to still shine. I'm going to still do it mega, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what it is. It's forever mega. Nothing can stop it. Feel me?
I love that. I love
yeah.
that. And that's gonna bring that same persevering spirit, you know, to all your listeners. So
yeah.
I want to hear. I can't wait
Word.
to
Oh
listen to this
yeah,
album.
yeah. It's great. Definitely, man. It's great. Yeah.
So, do you have any social media pages? How can people stay in tune?
Oh yeah,
in the
yeah.
loop?
Definitely, man. Instagram, you know, NJ Threat. Twitter, NJ Threat. Everything is NJ Threat. You know what I mean? Keep it real simple. You know.
And are you on YouTube? Do you have
Yeah,
any?
of course. It's on NJ Threat on YouTube as well.
Okay.
And you can check out the previous albums. They on all platforms. Mega Man, Forever, Still Mega, and Forever Mega about to drop real soon. And also check out that video Raw. I just dropped it.
Yes, we gotta run up those views on
Yeah,
YouTube.
run them up, baby. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Stay connected on social
real.
media. This man here has a testimony that he's ready to deliver. He's ready to share.
Yeah.
So the best thing that we could do is just be supportive in that way. Let's give it a nice ear or two. This is The Place, Activated Studios. Jazmin Melody is my name. I am your host. Again, we're here with NJ Threat. It was such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you to everyone tuning in. And remember, if you want to manifest your reality, this is the place. We see you next time.
It's mega. Yeah.
Nigga, that's raw. Strapped up, running down on the op, not the mouth, even though he could've bust. Nigga, that's raw. Nigga, but 1,000 bricks off the plug to the right and give him half on the cuff. Nigga, that's raw. Nigga out here playing with the paper, fucking bitches never spending on them hoes. Nigga, that's raw. This man took a strap charge for him cause he got 10 years left for parole. Nigga, that's raw. Ops came through swinging on the block, hit him up, he recovered in a week. Nigga, that's raw. Turn around, man, quit they ass slipping, and they ass so buried 6 feet. Nigga, that's raw. Got the LV kicks with the hat, LV shirt all on his back. Nigga, that's raw. Nigga put the Maserati off the lot on the watch, man, he dropped for the stack. Nigga, that's 41 millimeter on the wrist, 9 millimeter all on the hip. Nigga playing me, be 6 feet.